Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I have a very cute and simple look. It's super easy, perfect for beginners, no fake eyelashes, very simple. And it's also perfect for small eyes or hooded eyes. So I hope you like this look and I hope this tutorial is helpful. Before we get started, if you are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button to be a part of this big family and turn on the bell notification so you won't miss any of my videos. And leave orange, flowers, and hearts if you do like this makeup look. And now let's get started. Today I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Sand. I'm going to blend it out using the e.l.f. Cosmetics sponge. I like to use a concealer to make everything look even, just one tone on the eyelid all the way up to the brow bone. That way the tone of the eyeshadows can also look even. And of course the eyeshadows last all day. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Pressed Powder to set the concealer. This is going to help blend out the eyeshadows a lot easier and faster. So I highly recommend this step if you're a beginner. And you can also use a translucent powder or a matte eyeshadow that's the same shade as your skin tone or as like the primer concealer you used on the eyelid. As long as everything is set evenly, that's going to help to blend out the eyeshadows. And I'm going to be using the eyeshadow palette from Anastasia Norvina Volume 3. I'm going to grab this eyeshadow right here, A2, using Profusion's little brush. It's number ES6. I'm going to apply this on the outer part of my crease. I want it to be above my crease. So as you can see, I'm applying it, blending it out, looking straight forward. That's an important step if you have small eyes or hooded eyes because you want this eyeshadow to be visible when you're looking straight forward and not just on the crease or the eyelid because that's gonna make your eye look small. I want most of the eyeshadow to go on that part right there on the outer corner of above my crease, and just a little bit, just whatever's left on the brush as I'm blending it, I'm gonna blend just a little bit on the inner part of the crease. And like I said, if you set the concealer, this part is gonna blend out really easy. Then I'm going to grab this eyeshadow A5 using a smaller brush. This one comes in the Rimmel eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to apply this on the outer corner of my eyelid, just in tapping motions. I want most of the product to go right there. Once I have that there with whatever's left on the brush, I'm going to start blending it out, going towards the eyebrow without passing the first eyeshadow I applied. I just want the outer corner of the eyelid to be a little bit darker just because this eyeshadow is just a little bit darker than the first eyeshadow I applied. And I'm also going to apply this one on the outer corner of my lower lash line. I apply right there and then of course connect it with the eyeshadow on the top on the outer corner, and I'm just going to blend it just a little bit on the center of my lower lash line because like I said, I just want it on the outer corner. Now with my finger, I'm going to grab a little bit of the same Maybelline concealer and apply it on my eyelid. I want most of the product to go on the eyelid, so I'm just going to do it in tapping motions. And then once I have it there with whatever's left on my finger, making sure it's not too much, I'm going to use that to blend out the edges. And I just do it in tapping motion. And it has to be nice and blended in order for the eyeshadows that you apply on top of that can also blend out really good. So I just do it in tapping motions. And I also want this to go above the crease, so I'm just going to keep blending it out until it looks really good. Then I'm going to grab this eyeshadow right here, D4, using this little sponge. It's the other side of the little brush that I was using. And I'm just going to apply this on the outer corner and then just a little bit on the center. I'll be applying a few layers so the pigmentation can really stand out. And I'm just doing it in tapping motions. And honestly, this step is really easy because as long as you blended out the concealer that you just applied really good, you're just going to apply the eyeshadows and there's no need to do a lot of blending. Then I'm going to grab this one right here, D2, and apply that on the inner part of the eyelid. And you want to do this kind of quick, that way the concealer doesn't dry up, because once it's dry, the eyeshadows aren't going to stick to the eyelid. It's not going to stand out as much. So it's important for you to apply it when the concealer is still pretty creamy. So once I have most of the eyeshadow on the inner corner covering the rest of the concealer, then just whatever's left on the little sponge, I'm going to use that to blend it into the first shimmery eyeshadow I applied. So this one's also going to go on the center, but just a little bit, just to mix those two eyeshadows together, just to make it look nice and blended. And I'm also going to be blending out the edges with a little sponge very lightly, and I want this to go above the crease. So I'm also doing this looking straight forward just to be sure that it's visible. I'm also going to be applying this one on the lower lash line, just on the inner corner, and then a little bit on the center just to blend it out with the eyeshadow that I already have right there. And really quick, I'm going to grab this one right here, C1, just a little bit on the tip of the sponge, because it's just going to go on the inner corner to make the eyeshadows pop even more. The shimmer just makes it look really nice. I don't know if you guys noticed the difference, but I love applying shimmery eyeshadows on the inner corner because it makes a big difference. And last but not least, the most important step to complete this look is to apply mascara. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Lash Stiletto Mascara, and since I'm not going to be applying fake eyelashes, I did curl my lashes already. And like always, I'm going to be applying 2 layers. So for the first layer, I always make sure that I apply it from the roots all the way to the tip of the eyelash, making sure I'm twisting the brush and doing kind of like a zigzag kind of thing as I'm like brushing the eyelashes, and I push my eyelashes towards the brush by closing my eyes as I'm brushing up. I do have a tutorial showing you step by step exactly how I do it, and I share some tips and tricks so you can apply mascara to make your eyelashes look long and stay curled. So if you want to see that tutorial, I'll leave it in the description box below. But yeah, all I can say is like this mascara is the best for me. The mascara that has been working for me for years has been this one, so I highly recommend it. But yeah, as you can see, you don't need fake eyelashes for this makeup to look complete, and I know a lot of you don't like applying fake eyelashes, so I really hope you like this look. And I'm also going to be applying that same mascara on my lower lashes. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think of this look and what you give it on a scale of 1 to 10. And don't forget to leave orange hearts and flowers in the comments below if you did like this look. Thank you all so much for your love and your support. I love you all, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!